Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is HM, and today on RC Car and Action Figures, I think that's the correct way I named this video channel. We're going to look at something I just got from Target today, and this is number 181. As you see what we got, another G.I. Joe. We got the green shirts and everything. So I know there's a lot of glare, so we're going to open it up. But before we open it up, we're going to show off the packaging. As you see, you get two figures with a lot of accessories. And I'm going to drop the box. There's the figures right there in action. There's some of the other stuff right there. Here's the side of the box. I don't know if that thing works. I tried it once. I didn't get anything. Here's the other gun. That side, G.I. Joe Classified Series 181 once again. And I was looking at that, and I tried to look at that. I thought it was something else, but nah. That's why I zoomed in closer. And there's that. And then if you are still looking for it, there's the bottom of it. I did get this one for, was 58. I think it was $58.64. Well, we'll just make it even $60. Is it worth $60? I don't know. You tell me. A lot of things are expensive nowadays. So we're going to open it up. See how cool these two G.I. Joe figures are. The green shirts out of the packaging. And I hope you come back and check them out with me. And I'll be right back right after this. Alright guys, we got everything out of the packaging. So we're going to go to the accessories. But it's a lot of accessories. I'm going to do a little different like I did on my page. I try to show them off all month. I still am, but I'm gonna pause, come back, and set it up again because it's a lot, and I want to show it all off to you, and I want to make sure you get it all. Now, first thing you get is a knife. There's two of these, two different type of knives, and I don't know. I got the other one over here. I'll show it off so you get two knives. This one knife right here is kind of got that little curve to it, as you can see right there. I like it. It got little ridges on the end. It's gonna be kind of gonna hurt coming out and hurt going in. So you do have that. You do got these Blast Fest pieces, and I'll show you what they are used for as we get more close to the end of the video. So you do have that, and you have the Smoke Flex piece right here. I gotta figure out what that goes to. I'll figure it out as we go to that. We do have that. We do have a shovel. Now this shovel, I never got it. I need to get that figure. I do have it, but I don't have the retro card. I think this do come with Duke, but it does. You see where it connects to Duke's backpack, but you do get the shovel, and I think it can connect to him. We'll find out as we go to the video. You get a blast effects piece, a shooting piece, like the ultimate, like he's shooting a whole lot of multiple rounds. You do get that. And you do get these right here also, and I'll show you how they will connect as we get to that part of the video. And you get some more plastic piece. Got a nice white through that and everything, nice detail in that. And we'll show you more about that as we get to that part of the video. Another piece. I say you get a lot of accessories. You do get that one. And another one. And you can set up pretty much how you want to set up. It's your figure, it's your style, go for it. And then another one. And one more. And then one of the figures do get a pair of glasses. So he do have some little shorts and stuff, so you can get some shorts. So he do have shorts for G.I. Joe. So they are clear looking. Now, normally what I do when I get like accessories like glasses, I think the figure should keep them on. I've been gluing them on, and I'll show you that more like how in the video how I do that. If anybody's curious how to do that, and I'll be right back, and I'm going to set up again and show you the rest of the accessories, and then we get into the figures, and we just keep it moving like a nice smooth engine. Be right back. All right, guys. Here's the rest of the accessories. Do you get a gun? Right there. These guns have really been kind of plentiful. You do see a lot of these guns, so you do get that gun. Right there, you get this nice rifle. right here. Now this piece right here, the shoulder harness, it's kind of hard plastic. I wish it was a much pliable plastic, but it's hard. It is a harder plastic, so you can't really put it on them. But I'll try to see what I can do with that. Let's see what this muzzle. This piece is. You can take the that piece out, and it'll go right there, like that. You do get another war gun with a silencer right there, and you can take the silencer piece off and put it back on. And it also has a blaster piece that you can put on, and I'll show you how that works. You can put one of those on there. It look like he's shooting. That's how that works. You do get another knife. This is more of a bigger knife, and it's more straighter, but it still had the edges at the end. If my camera focus, it does have the edges at the end. And you get a shotgun with the tape on there. And I don't know if this piece is movable. It is. You can move the clip also. You can move that. Then you get another handgun. And it also has a black and red piece. So you can put another one on there if you want that. And it would be more like this one. Pretty much like the shotgun. You can do that. And you do get for the missile launcher, or rocket launcher, I should say, you can get that. And I'll show you how they go. And you do get 2 helmets right there. And this piece is removable. It can go up and down. This part right here with the headphone piece is soft plastic. Does not move it. It's molded to the helmet. So you do get that. You can get the other helmet right here. That's more like a clear plastic. It also have a piece on there, and you got that piece on the back. And this piece also moves up and down. So you do have that. You have the rocket launcher right there, and you can just go ahead and pack that in there like So to pack that in there, I'm sure more at the end of the video. Now, if you want him to carry it, this would be something you would carry it on, and this is pretty much how you to carry it. You pretty much will just unfold this piece right here, take it, and peg it in like so to a snap, and that's how it should look, like that. And you can all put it on there, and then we'll go and connect to his back. We do have a peg. So that's all the accessories. Without further ado, here's the 2 figures. Once again, out of the packaging. I like them. I think they're really cool. Right there. As you can see, I was messing with them just before I started the video. The articulation moves very smooth. The only thing I had to say downfall for me, I wish we had some African American ones, where all you gotta do is just maybe swatch out the neck pegs, and maybe got some extra hands. That's about it. Maybe like 2 fist hands, I think, and that would have been like that. I'm gonna just take one of the figures, and we're gonna go through articulation, and I'm gonna pause, come back, and set them all up, and show you how they look all set up. I'll be right back. Well, I'm not going away right now, so I think I'll just use. I've got one using this one right here, green shirt. I like the haircut. I really do. Got the blonde hair. Got a little washing there. Yeah, got a little washing. You can see it on top. You might not can't really see it in my camera, but it does have a little bit in there. And it look like he might be able to hold all his tools and all his weapons and stuff. We'll find out as we get to the part of the video. So without further ado, his head those goes left and right. You do get a nice up, not too much down and up. You get a nice air crunch. It can go forward and backwards. Waist swivel. You can get the arms to go all the way up like that to a nice T-pose. You do have a butterfly joint, but it's not too much movement in that butterfly joint. I don't think it is. A little bit. You get a nice double elbow. It's kind of stiff. Double elbow, and you can get a nice movement in the hands. You can get the legs will go to drop down, and you do have a thigh swivel, double pin his knees, and you also have where movement in the ankles, and you also have some foot articulation right there. And if you do find some peg holes, some stains, you want to get the rest of the car stains and put them on, you do have the 2 peg holes at the bottom. All around, I think they're some cool figures. I like them. And I saw them in Target for $60. If it's worth it, it's up to your pockets. I can't tell you. I'm gonna just put them right there until I was gonna put them right there. No, put them right here. I'll set them up and I'll have them all geared up. I can't tell you. That's up to you. As long as I know, I've been around for quite some time, and I've seen where a lot of prices have gone up and down on a lot of things. I mean, back in the day, you probably got an action figure for like $2 or $3, and people complain about that. Where people probably even complain about what gas, what the price for gas was back in the day, and we complain about that. Now we saw them same prices, those type of things. We happy to see it, and at this day and age, where prices of not just action figures, but food and everything else, yes, it's expensive, but it's more of what the times are. And if we're making more money and not making more money, I don't know. It's more what the times are, and then never 20 years from now, we'll be saying it again. So I'll be right back. I want to set up my action figures and show you how much gear that you can put on there. And thank you for watching, and I'll be right back right after this. All right, guys, we got them all geared up. I'm going to put my hand behind them because I don't want them to fall over. And they've been doing that. This is the 3rd time. So I got them all geared up and everything. Now, I'm going to put this one down because I'm going to talk about something real quick, and then we're going to wrap it up. Take his helmet off. Be careful. I did glue his glasses on, and I tried to line them up as good as I could right there. And I lucky I did because they kept on falling off. And I think they look good on him anyway because they figure if he wear prescription glasses, he'll have them on all the time anyway, to read and whatever. If he does get some downtime and everything. So I did keep the glasses on him. And all I did was pretty much just pop the head off. And after I pop the head off, I'll just put a little bit of glue, line the glasses up like I said, as good as I could. Put a little bit of glue right there. And a little bit of glue right there. And I got everything on the tripod, even the shovel. I just put in the peg it into that little spot right there, and I put a little bit of glue right there. I'm just waiting for it to dry so it can sit in there on the tripod. I did that, and then when you do put the helmet on them, just make sure you get around the earpiece and everything, and slide on, and it'll go on perfectly with that. Now, with him, I did give him something extra. I gave him a backpack I had just sitting around, and all I did was pretty much just peg the gun on this side and peg the other gun on this side. Now, this backpack, I did have another figure, but I didn't really use that figure for this private backpack, so I just gave it to him. I thought it was kind of cool, and it worked out pretty good. And the other gun pretty much goes right there. And I put the silencer piece. It goes right there with the knife, and that's it. And all the rest accessories that you could not put on there, it's pretty much right here in my hand, and that's not bad. I think it came out pretty good. I think you will like these figures. I like them. Like I said, price is whatever it is, and it's more like you don't have to buy them or buy them. It's up to you. I wanted them. Maybe some people who's into the army building can slack down a little bit, and whatever the case may be.